Hello, everyone.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
It's cold.
It is.
I'm not really a huge fan of this shit.
Yeah.
I like it.
No, I hate it.
I love snow.
No, I hate it. Throw me some heat.
This is like the first time we've had snow this early, too.
I
in a long
hate
time.
it. I love it. You don't understand. I have a reason to hate it.
You work out in it.
I work out in it. I know Chris does too, but
Chris is like, suck it up, Buttercup.
it just makes my day a whole lot worse when you know it's going to snow, because then you got like
Planes crashing, running over you.
No, don't say that.
They're listening. The
Planes are
all
listening. They're gonna come after you.
Crash on me.
No, it's bad. Don't say that. No, it's just it adds a whole other layer of like stress and stuff to an already stressful job. Boil down to it, but I digress. We have an episode to get to, but first we have a theater fact from our own Des.
Do we?
Yeah.
Do we?
Should
Yeah,
we?
we do.
Yeah, you're the one in charge of it.
Yeah.
So I hope you have one, because if you don't, you're getting flogged.
What?
What'd you call me?
I do have a fact, but I'm going to have to read two things because they contradict each other.
Wait. Do two facts contradict each other?
Yeah.
That doesn't. All right.
So fact
So
and alternative
first-
fact.
Saying break a leg in the theater didn't start until the 1920s, is what this one thing says. However, popular etymology derives the phrase from the 1865 assassination of Abraham Lincoln, because John Wilkes Booth, the actor turned assassin, leapt to the stage at Ford's Theater after the murder, breaking his leg in the process.
Huh.
And from then on out, they actually broke legs.
That seems
Literally.
like it's like a too soon moment. Like, to just, like, pick
Yeah,
up the...
I feel like that's like, dude shot our president in the back of the fucking face. Man, he broke his leg, though. We should use that for good luck.
I know, right?
Like,
break a leg.
break a leg. Don't get shot in the back of the head, I
Wait,
guess.
what?
I don't know.
That's good advice.
If you break
Right.
your leg,
Break a leg, don't get shot in the back of
Don't
the head.
get shot in the back of the head.
They should
That would
start
be
like
much
adding
better,
that.
yes.
Yeah, they should add that.
don't get shot in the
I
head.
thought it was like a form of break a leg, as in it was bad luck to wish somebody good luck.
Well, that's what this is.
Wikipedia says false theories. One popular but false etymology derives the phrase from the 1865 assassination of
'cause
Abraham Lincoln.
If anything, my
Well-
high school teachers told me is that Wikipedia is an unviable source.
That's true.
So
Anybody
we're-
can edit it.
Yeah, for real.
But if that's the case,
Where's the source for that line?
So if
and find me
if
that.
I'm taking a test in school and I get all the answers wrong, I can go change it on Wikipedia and then it's right.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Listen, if I haven't, I've said it before,
And
but
I'll say it again.
if you Google something, that's the fact.
that's true.
That's it.
And if you don't take it at face value that Google is right, you're a moron.
Overlord Google.
Well, then since that one was apparently debunked, let's just go with the first one I said.
Okay.
It started in 1920.
Wow.
Everyone was really pissed off about prohibition. It's like, fucking break a leg. I don't give a fuck.
It's okay. You're allowed to have one wrong fact.
I'm
Ryan
fairly-
I had
Yeah,
a whole
yeah,
book's
right,
worth
so
of them. To be fair, I never fact check those facts, so some of them could be right. We don't know.
You're gonna have
Some
to,
of the things I said could be
to
right.
listen through again.
So
I'm not fucking doing
Therefore-
that. I'll get someone else to do
I
that.
was going to say, so here's a quest for any listeners out there. Fact check our facts and let us know what we got wrong. We're going to have like 3 full
Man, I'm
pages.
still fucking mad about that. I stuck my neck out.
You were willing to get a sponsorship from Snapple.
Look, I'm still willing to do that. Are you fucking joking? I love their tea. It's amazing. Facts real or not.
So, what happened last
Oh,
week?
yeah.
We got in a fight, and Razel tried to commit suicide by grenade.
he almost did break a leg, it seems like.
I probably did.
Nice.
But,
nice.
We fought a hologram of the mayor of this town.
Yeah, he was kind of a dick. Like, he didn't really welcome us to his city.
Not at all.
Yeah, he was too busy worrying about people cheating on their wives. Their husbands, I'm sorry.
Rampant.
It's he spent most of his career trying to
on his
prevent people from cheating on their wives whilst cheating on their wives.
It was a whole mess. But I think we need some heels.
Yeah, let's loot this hologram. What's
All right,
he
you
got on him?
You pick up the stand the stand he was on.
You pick up. Well, the only thing really left of this hologram is the projector.
Is that something I could remove?
To take with you on the journey. If you spend some time working on it, you could remove it.
He's gonna make a rat's hologram that just tells his journey.
We have to rest up, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I have 14 hit points left, and
I'm at 0.
He's at 0.
I'm gonna go check on Razel, and I'm gonna try and perform.
Hey, Raquel, could you
Surgery.
maybe make sure he's stable before you spend 10 minutes hugging him?
The hugging means he's emotionally stable.
he is no.
Yeah, I was gonna stabilize him.
I would
Oh,
like
I'm an
to
idiot.
spend this resting time trying to disassemble the projector without damaging it.
Go ahead and give me an engineering check.
Okay, you can do that stuff.
I wanted to first perform a medicine check to restore some HP, which I think we established that was like an 8.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot.
8?
8 that you would be restored if all goes well. No,
If
give
you
me
beat
that.
it by 5. I don't know what the DC is.
Oh.
So while she's hugging Razel,
That's just the only thing I do.
the best thing is she doesn't even say anything. She just walks over and hugs him, and we're all like, and of course, me being the newest one, I was like, I don't think hugging him really is gonna help. I think he needs like healing.
First aid stabilizes them, which I'm already stable, so it doesn't matter.
So,
Okay.
Nothing.
You can make a
Okay.
medicine check to be like, oh, he's stable. I just need to heal him, basically.
that'll be a 25.
I think that beats that. DC.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
He's
So
stable.
I'm stable. I just
He's
need
stable,
to be healed.
guys. He's stable.
Oh, I guess that's good news. And like, I'm like
You're
holding like my ribs, and like I like part like the undersuit of my armor that's like showable through like the plates is like cut up, and I'm like, I hurt a lot.
Rats is overworking on this projector thing, and his tail reaches up into his jacket, pulls out a serum of healing, and then slides it on the ground back and says,
Nice.
"Don't go dying on us, okay, Seb?"
And he like picks it up. And he's like, why couldn't you just use your hands? I feel like this is. No.
I'm using my hands. He's like hunched over, like
You're like
trying to disassemble this thing.
He's like, oh, I appreciate it. And he, is it what? Just one?
I
can't remember what they
Mark 1 is 1d8.
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 Is it just a flat 1d8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, when I say that he's stable, I
He's
like
stable.
stop hugging and I kind of give like a look to him like, see, it did come in handy. Anyway, I perform because he was giving me crap about
I
giving
said
me
I
a
don't
hug.
think hugging people is going to help. I think he needs like medicine.
Oh, okay. I was so confused. I thought you were going to look at me. I'm unconscious. I can't see anything.
See, he's just like,
Wake up, damn it!
But I'm going to perform my healing touch
and perform a dance from her.
on Razel. So I spend 10 minutes to magically heal an ally 5 points per mystic level.
Where do you touch him?
Stop.
On the chest.
I just want to be able to create the scene in my mind.
Okay.
That's all. There was nothing.
I'm not real
intended there.
creepy about that
Okay.
one.
So it's 30.
She didn't touch his penis.
She didn't go for it. I tried, Razor.
We have an explicit tag for a reason.
35.
We're juvenile, god
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah.
I jerk him off for 10 minutes.
Oh, God.
I think it
a
says
long
in the
fucking
text
time.
that you must jerk.
It's in the it's in like the what's the word I'm thinking of? The fine print of the spell.
Yeah, there's a little asterisk at
Yeah,
the end
it's
of the
like,
spell. You gotta look at the back of the book.
If
just wanted to
applicable,
heal people.
you just have to jerk them
Jerk
off.
that John.
And then, because I have that staff, I can actually perform that twice. And I go over to... Why do I keep blanking on your name?
Sev.
Hi,
Sev.
my name's Sev. I've
kept-
been here
I
for
kept
about
wanting-
I don't know. How many episodes?
Not enough.
5.
I mean, I still get your name wrong. You've been here
Yeah,
for a
that's
while
true.
longer.
So, Sev, shut the fuck up. No, just kidding.
I haven't even said anything. I've been over here drinking this serum of healing.
So, yeah, I go over to you, and I'm like, do you mind if I help?
Yeah, I'll take any help I can get right now. I'm still hurting.
All right, and I perform a healing touch on him and touch him on the chest, too. And you get 35 hit points.
I'm full of health.
I'm so full.
I'm so full. My cuppeth runneth over with health. Like I imagine, like with that, like all the cuts start to disappear, and like I imagine the bruising underneath his armor goes away, and like the pain in his ribs are gone. He's like, oh, wow, I feel great. A little tired, but thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And Razel's like getting up. He's like, oh god, because he's still down.
He's still old.
He's still old. He's still 45 years
Let
old.
me get to it. I had a bit for this.
He's still down 20 points.
Yeah, Sevrek runs
wow.
over and like puts his like he like kind of like supports him. He's like, all right, come on, Gramps. You're not giving up this easy.
I'm not that old.
Shut up. You're old to me.
Shut up, you old man.
Yeah, shut up, you old senile man. Tell me about.
I could punch you to death. Shut up.
Yeah, I could shoot you. Never see it coming though.
Well, I see you're feeling pretty well, aren't you, Razel?
Great.
He's also super heavy.
All right.
What, are you making a weight joke?
No, I mean you're just larger than me and you weigh a lot.
Shut up, fatty.
And he's like shoves his arm off and he's like, I'm done with this.
Nah, I
And he looks at Rats. He goes, What are you doing?
How much do I weigh?
I gotta watch my figure.
Okay, yeah. I'm 289 pounds. I'm pretty fat.
You know what, Seb? You're right.
You know what? You're
I
right.
am fat. I just looked at my character sheet, Seb. I am fat.
I looked at my like card for like he has and has all his information on it for like
In case of amnesia.
in case of here's my blood type, my weight, my height, my eye
My pilot's license card.
It just says expired. This explains some things.
Chris, I got a 25 on my engineering
I
check.
didn't even know he rolled a check.
A 25 on the engine. So you're over there. You're looking at. You're getting ready to work on this projector. You see that it's still active.
I have like 10 minutes to restore my stamina real quick. Like, can I do that?
Wait, yeah.
I think you can technically do that while she's healing you.
Yeah.
Would I? Because I was unconscious.
Shut up.
I figured, well, I was
I
going to
don't think
say,
so.
Okay.
I think you have to make the
Yeah.
conscious choice to do it. If you're unconscious, it doesn't work.
Well, I'm down to 1.
Resolve point?
Jesus.
Well, I hope you don't die next. Yeah, I think if he goes at 0 again, he dies, right? You have to have,
No,
you have to have, you have to have
Oh,
a,
is it?
Stabilize.
Oh, yeah.
Because he can still get magically healed, technically, before the point ticks
I thought you had
off.
to have is it a quarter of your points left to be able to stabilize?
To be able to stabilize.
Still 1 for me.
So
Oh.
if
You only have
it-
4?
7. It rounds down.
Oh, right.
But
So-
he would have until his turn rolled around
Okay.
again to be able to be healed by somebody else.
Okay.
But he can't come back on his own right now.
Correct.
Or the one time. Right? You said you have 1?
I now have 1.
I have 5.
Back to Chris.
So you're sitting down to get to work on this projector. You notice before you even dig into it that it's still blinking, like it's still active, and you can see that it's kind of cycling through. And some of the lines of code that you see, you kind of determine that there's still a program active in this, but it's like rebuffering. You said you got a 25 engineering?
Yeah.
With that, you kind of think that maybe the hologram is probably rebuffering itself to eventually materialize again.
Okay.
But you can tell that it's going to take quite a while. It's not an imminent threat. And you were trying to remove this device, correct?
Yeah.
So you are down there. This is kind of alien technology to you. A lot of things still seem familiar, but this is millennia old. You're able to disconnect this thing, but in the process, you kind of like break one of the ports on the side, and it kind of like powers down.
Okay.
You know that you could probably fix it, but you just damaged it in some way.
Okay. Would I be able to tell if that program's still able to cycle through while it's broken?
No, as long as this is powered down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dank.
How heavy is this item?
It's about 20 pounds.
20 pounds.
Yeah.
2 bulk.
2 bulk.
Oh, fuck.
I don't actually know.
That's my thing. Don't
that's
don't
Ryan's
steal my thunder, bud.
Fuck
Bud.
you.
I'm Wolverine now. Hey, bub. That's what you get.
I snapped my shoulder right into my mic.
Snap, crackle, pop, injury.
So is there really anything else to check out in this area, or?
So in the immediate area where you are, this hallway turned to the south. You can see that the display that was there has gone out since the projector was removed.
Okay.
To the north, however, you see a small glow from down the hallway about 50 feet away.
Okay.
You still hear the chatter from the other holograms that were making fun of you earlier.
Okay. Razel, Sev, are you guys okay if we keep going?
I'm completely all right.
All right.
Because I
I'll
feel
be fine
rest and recharged.
All right.
for
Great.
now.
Rats, are you done?
You done being a nerd?
I'm looking over this plate or whatever, and I'm
And Seth kind of walks over and like taps your shoulder and goes, "Hey, Rats,
yeah.
Cat." Raquel's trying. She's been talking to you for about 30 seconds.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I just want to know if you're ready to go. I'd prefer to get out of here, get the answers we need, and let's go.
Get more questions. We have to go to other places to find.
Yeah, let's go get more questions so we know where to look next for more questions.
Sounds good. Let's do that.
Chris, it's not.
Just a reminder: a bulk is 5 to 10 pounds.
Why can't it be as? All right, never mind.
Okay.
Let's just make it one bulk. I'm looking back at it, and I feel like it says it's a smaller object, so we'll just say it's one bulk.
Back at me.
Okay.
You want me to carry it? I got a backpack.
I could carry it too.
Technically.
Yeah, so do I.
No offense, Razel, but the amount of time you spent on the ground, I think it might be safer in my hands.
And Seth kind of like, I was thinking like an awkward pause, and he kind of like pulls his backpack on. And he goes, and he unzips. He goes, I mean, I could take it.
I'll just hold on to it, guys.
He just really likes his tech. It's no offense.
I mean,
Full offense.
none taken. I get it.
She's looking at Razel because she's just like, man, I know he just pressed a wound. He's just like, yeah, push the bruise.
I am going to go ahead.
I am gonna be offended. You know what?
Use one of my
Fuck you.
serums of healing. I have 3,
I'm so mad I didn't buy any. I don't know why I didn't.
so it gives me 4 more hit points.
That's my nickname in high school.
Average?
Very average.
Nice.
All right, I think it's time to go
Yeah.
North.
boys and lady.
Thank you.
You're right. It's 2019. We got to include everybody.
It's 317.
It's 2019.
What's our marching order here?
I'll be in the front. Seb's think he's gonna take charge.
I'll be wherever you need me.
I give him a walker.
I
You
feel
need
like
this.
I'm still towards the back. Just kind of
Sure, don't move him.
like checking it out. Well, who's down there?
That's Rats.
Okay,
At
I'll
the
be
bottom.
I'll be by Rats.
Okay.
I like how Chris moved for why I laughed. He took Razel's picture, moved him up a space, and then moved him back. I went, yeah, sure, don't move him.
So Razel, Sev, kind of the bodyguards leading the pack up north. And as you enter this hallway, this one seems very dim compared to the other ones. There's no displays, holograms, as there were before. And as you move northward, the sound from the other holograms is really dying down, and it almost becomes incredibly silent. You can just hear your feet padding on the metal grating. As you approach the end of this hallway, you see that the holographic displays are dark, and a lot of them have been removed. Like the machinery to project these things have been removed, and you see that it's been replaced with these murals. And these aliens, they're like in these solemn poses, their heads looking upwards toward the sky. Their bodies are lit from within, almost like this is like a pane of glass, and there's like some sort of lighting behind it. In the center, on a shelf about waist high, there's a small shrine, and it's covered with tiny effigies crafted from wire and metal. As you get closer, you recognize a lot of the figures in these murals as the holograms you saw walking throughout this museum.
One guy's in a penitentiary.
Yes, one guy is...
Like one of the dogs has like the black and white stripes on, like a little number on it.
I'm the Hamburglar.
They have McDonald's out here?
Yeah.
Donald is everywhere.
It's true. Even in this game.
But you...
It's nice when you're in a foreign land and you can step into somewhere familiar.
I'll take a number 3.
McDonald's will be here.
Long after you're dead.
But you see a lot of smaller rudimentary dolls like placed around this whole area. Think of like when there's like a tragedy and they set up the candlelight and they just have all these little things right around. This place seems like it's very holy, reverent.
Can I detect magic? Just to see.
You may.
Yeah. Let's
You don't have to do anything for that. So you detect magic. You don't detect any magic.
Okay. All right.
All right, can I detect magic? No, I'm just kidding.
You find every type of magic.
What?
You're just not smart enough.
Yeah.
So Razel Sav, you're up.
Fucking idiots.
You're up towards the front of the pack here, and you look down in the middle of this on the floor, at the very center of all of these dolls. There looks to be like some sort of triangular, flat crystal lying amongst these offerings.
Flat crystal?
Yeah. Of all the things that are here, this really stands out, like as a piece of some like tech versus all these rudimentary dolls and things that have been made.
But they didn't detect magic in this
You did not detect
area?
magic. No.
Huh. Well,
I think I want to go up and look at these crystals some more.
yeah, do it.
I do it.
Sev, you walk up, you look at this, and this is like I'm trying to think from The Office when they had the data pad that was just like a triangle,
yeah.
the pyramid thing. This is what this looks like.
Oh, yeah.
You're looking down.
There's always something going on.
It's funny how it's always between me and Alex, and Des always misses it.
Yeah, she's got a cheek.
I'm in between.
Even before when we recorded at their house, he always sat like diagonally across from me, but we'd always look at each other.
Yeah.
We'd start laughing, we'd start doing something, and Des would go, "What'd I miss?" Like the squirrel hand thing.
Yeah,
When that first started, you missed that whole thing.
Yeah.
classic squirrel hand.
I miss
I
him.
miss Squirrel Hands. And Sharkman.
Bring Squirrel Hand back.
Yeah, Sharkman was dope.
Make Squirrel Hand great again.
Squirrel Hunt 2020.
So you're going up to check crystals.
Yeah, I'm doing crystal meth.
Oh.
You
Yeah,
passed out.
sorry to tell you, I have a huge drug problem.
Uh-oh.
Hey, we should talk.
I said drug problem.
I know, we should
Another
talk.
D word outside
It's just
of
one,
dad.
okay?
It's one drug. Okay, I can stop whenever I want. Sorry, Chris, go ahead.
So you walk up and you see like this flat triangular crystal lying at the center of all of these, at the center of the shrine.
Are there any symbols on these crystals? Like any markings or anything like that?
There aren't any symbols or markings, but you can see that various locations on this crystal like light up and then fade out. And it seems to be very random.
Okay, so it's not like a pattern.
No.
Can we inspect it?
Yeah, do either of you have computers or engineering?
I have engineering.
Okay.
Actually, I have both.
I'm just going to be like, hey, rats, take a look at this thing.
I was like,
Crazy.
let me try first before I go get a relative expert.
What does an 8 in engineering give?
I got a modified 20.
It's very shiny.
This-
You might want to eat it.
Rats, come with this shiny thing. It's sweet.
Modified 20.
Yeah.
You recognize this as a some sort of data storage device.
So like he's looking at it and he kind of like you said there's a lot of them.
There's just one.
Oh, there's just one.
Yes.
Okay. So he's gonna like turn and look at Rats and he goes, "Rats, have you seen this kind of? Do you say it's like a data storage?"
Yes.
He's like, "You ever seen this kind of storage device before?" All right. Well,
Do I know anything with a 36?
36.
he invented them.
though alien, you can tell that this is some sort of computer storage device. It has similarities, things that all computers seem to have throughout the galaxy, no matter what race. So a layman would come up and be like, "Oh, shiny crystal," but you can recognize that this is the same sort of
Big time razor.
For the audience, he pointed straight at me.
I thought he was like pointing just at like, oh, hey, there's a crystal over there. I didn't even... No, yeah. So he kind of like he's holding it, and he's kind of like twisting it, and he's like, yeah, I mean.
Hold on. So Rats like looks at it at first, and he's like, "I've never seen anything like that before." And then like a flash of like memories from that crystal start to
Another crystal.
Yeah, from my magic crystal go off in my head, and I start to
got some more of that magic crystal.
It connects all of the dots, and I'm like, computer storage. It's alien, but it's somewhat familiar, right?
Then he kind of like walks over, hands into it. Like, you think you could see if you can get anything out of it? I mean, we could be some of the answers we're looking for.
Do I recognize? Like, would it fit into some computer here? Then probably.
So as soon as you take it from him, you almost feel like beyond your control, like something else is influencing you. That you are able to just smash this, and
It's gone forever.
it sings and rings out and dies.
Oh. Well, that was useless.
I gotta smash it. What do I see?
Yeah.
So you as soon as you touch this, it's almost like you're getting those flashes of memories, and your hand like just moves on its own, and you start touching like the various spots of light that appear.
My hand, it's moving on its own, guys.
Like Sev like covers his face. Like, all right, man. You get it. You like tech.
I'm not doing this. Something else is doing it.
Why are you doing that Stevie Wonder thing?
It feels really good.
Very super.
Have you ever sat on your hand?
Feels like someone else, right?
Oh my god.
And Race was like, so that's how you do that.
So that's how that thing works.
I thought it was.
It's even better if you bring your tail around the front.
Oh, come on. All right, what do we... Come on.
He already did.
The disc?
Yeah.
Oh, it's ruined.
So yeah, you're actually touching like the different points of light on this.
We're never gonna get through this
No,
one.
we're not. Chris, we can get 2 episodes in. No, fuck, we can't. Surprise.
And after you finish like this combination, it dings, and you see that most of the data on here is corrupted beyond repair, but there is a single voice message. It starts with a loud burst of static, followed by a feminine voice.
Chief Technology Officer here at Securitech. Our customer service representatives received your message regarding your... And I want to assure you that we take your security issues with the utmost seriousness. After all, you are our biggest client. A copy of the admin code for your lock, for all the locks we install, resides on a server within the Foundry. This server cannot be accessed except from its physical terminal, and only Securitech's Chief Executive Officer, a few key members of our team, and I have access to that terminal. In addition, I checked the logs this morning, and no one has accessed your file in almost a year, and that was for the normal...
And then like cuts out
Jump of
abruptly.
Exposition. Interesting.
Roll...
Who?
Everybody that heard that, roll an intelligence check.
Oh no.
I'm not good at those.
Yeah, not at all.
Fuck you.
I'm not.
Where's...
You rolled a 1?
Rolled a 4. It's right in front of you.
Oh. Oh. So I'm not very intelligent.
I rolled a natural 1, so...
15.
10.
8.
Jesus, 2, technically.
Oh, wow.
We're good at this, guys.
You know it's bad when Des got the highest roll on intelligence
Yeah.
check?
You said 15
Yeah.
high.
Can I reroll?
So while Rats is looking at this, the metadata contained within the file, you kind of make the connection with what Tizal said, that this Foundry mentioned could possibly be one and the same with what she mentioned earlier, temple found. Their sacred temple that they were shut out of.
Okay. So I relay that information. Tizal? Was that her name?
Tizal, yeah.
Okay.
Let me double check that. Rats, as she's relaying this information to you, you also are going through the file. You see that there's some metadata that contains a partial router address identifying where this message
Can IP ban
was sent from, but it's only partial, so you have one part of the clue.
Great.
Should have expected this. Sev as well. Outside of that, rats, anything else from that storage unit?
I just decoded a voicemail from millions of years ago. Is that not good enough for you?
I just want to make sure there wasn't anything left behind, anything, other data. Man, I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
did it have a file with all the answers?
Yeah.
No.
Just
Damn.
no questions.
Nothing in the universe has any answers.
Bucket of truth. That's what you need to find.
Yeah. You think I didn't know that?
All right, so I guess just make our way back outside of this place.
Yeah, this place sucks.
Yeah, we almost died. We got fucking bullshit answers.
Some of us almost died.
One of us almost died. I kind of got hurt a little bit.
So we can assume that this is a maze of ghosts. There's also the House of Renewal. That's separate from the temple, right?
Yes, that's another location
Okay.
that Tizal said
Stuff down.
Yeah.
they go to when they need physical healing.
I'm guessing we got to go there for another part of the clue.
That's what I'm
that
thinking.
We could get to the other thing so that we can have more questions about the next part.
So you all want to go to the House of Renewal?
Guess that's
Can I
kind
take
of
a nap first?
Hey, but you know what? Since that's like where physical healing happens, it's probably a good thing we went here first, right?
I guess.
sure.
Because maybe
I like your optimism,
yeah.
Raquel. Keep that up. Don't let
Oh,
the
it's just gonna be like a hospital.
yeah.
Probably.
Thanks for catching up.
Yeah. I'm so smart. You know how I said Razel had an 8 in intelligence? I have a 6.
Nice.
Wait.
Way to go, Kevin. Way to play above range.
Okay.
What?
Never mind. I guess start heading out. Make sure we don't get attacked by more snakes.
Oh yeah.
God.
Keep an eye out for snakes, and then fuck them.
It might
Whoa.
be good to just post up here for the
Yeah.
night.
for the night.
Yeah, that's
One
true.
entrance. Yeah.
Yeah,
We could take a watch.
I already have one.
we could take a lot of things. There's no security
We
here.
could take each other's names.
You trying to start that back up?
Never died in my eyes.
Yeah, I'm fine with taking a full-on rest. I'm trying to move forward because we've wasted a lot of time tonight.
How dare you?
What? I'm sorry.
Fucking comedy gold.
Uh,
Alright, it wasn't. It's like comedy.
So-
Bronze.
So I would say bronze. Yeah. Alright, I guess we can stay here.
Yeah, you can also, you were welcome to go back to the community, Cloudside community too, and stay there as well.
Let's go there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
that
that's
sounds
probably
like-
the better option.
yeah, I like that idea. They
Yeah.
probably have beds.
Beds.
And on the way out, we get attacked.
Shut up.
Stop giving him ideas.
Oh.
For real. Do you know how this game
he did look at me like, she's on.
Do you know how this game
something.
works? You don't say anything that give him any ideas. Because he'll do it.
Oh,
Let's go back.
Yes,
back?
we're going back.
All right. Yes,
The building collapses.
I knew it.
God damn it, Des.
I dive out of the way.
Reflex save. I didn't.
all right.
All right, so you're heading back to Cloudside community. It's only been, half of a day, maybe.
Feels like forever. Feels like a week, to be honest.
You get outside and the sunlight hits your eyes. It takes a moment for your eyes to adjust. As you're heading back to the west to the Cloudside Community Center, you see all these buildings, and they just look like they're covered in this glass, marble. It looks Like at one point, it was very clean, well kept, probably a really nice place to live. But now, over the ages, vines, weeds have grown over. You can tell the areas where the community frequents because they keep those paths clean. But as you look down between some buildings, you can see that it's nearly impassable with all the vegetation and the overgrowth.
As Rats is walking past, he starts casting token spell.
To clean?
He cleans up big panels on like the glass in a pattern that says "Wash me."
Nice. Yeah, I see what Rats is doing, so I have token spell as well. So I go behind him and wipe off the "Please clean me" signs.
Just wash me.
Whatever.
You don't even listen.
I don't.
You don't even listen to the words.
I can't even read.
I mean, you just like do that as like your own personal joke. You don't raise this. Okay.
Wash me.
Seymour.
All right, you know what? Fair enough.
Yeah, you guys are, as far as the map goes, you're like 3 or 4 blocks away from Cloudside Community Center. You make it back, and you see what looks very much like a simple suburban lifestyle. The Kish are going about their busy day. And where are you guys headed to? Bed?
I figured
they-
we would go back to the leader guy.
Yeah.
Seth was gonna
Girl.
go pray.
I'm going to head back to the temple to pray.
That's what Seth was doing.
Where's everybody else going?
And Seth, I imagine like we get to like the area, and he's like, "If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna head back to the makeshift, I guess, church. Some things to take care of."
Real quick side note before I respond to that. Did she offer us, like, rooms or...
Somewhere to stay.
Yeah, she mentioned if you were welcome to take up lodgings anywhere that they were available.
Okay.
So if you were to walk around or talk to some of the other Kish, you'd be
Okay,
able
so
to
we
find
don't
something
have
pretty.
to talk to her.
Correct.
Okay, all right.
We're gonna have to go back to her to get more shared language.
Tomorrow in the morning, yeah.
Sure.
Maybe.
I think we're going to try and find some place to sleep.
I'll, if I'm not back, like I'll meet up with you before you find that. Just let me know.
I mean, we're still... how long did you say it took?
It's
Like-
only been a few hours.
So, it's not bedtime yet.
Bedtime's relative.
Yeah, I take naps all the time.
Must be nice.
I'm gonna go find some food. Somewhere. I don't know.
He's foraging.
Traditional Kish cuisine.
Do they sell, like, food?
There is marketplaces. I mean, albeit simple, but
And
like street side
alien,
marketplaces.
So I have no idea what's good or what's bad.
Oh, I'm allergic to this thing.
Damn.
You're walking by and you see a big giant snake hanging off of a rack.
Like,
He's
no,
like,
I'd
I'll eat
rather...
the whole thing just to spite it.
I'm like, wait, I could have ate it and saved money?
I assume they don't take credit.
You guys take credit or debit.
You have to do a dance or something.
Cash on.
Cash only. Yeah. I fucking hate cash only places.
Okay.
So you're going to go find lodgings. What's Rat's going to
You
do?
only take American Express.
I don't know.
Okay.
Play around with your box that you found.
I wander around the city looking for something unique.
Okay, the community center.
Yeah.
So,
Arts and crafts projects are all over the place.
so Sev goes to pray.
Yeah.
You walk into the temple, and you see that Tizal is sitting up front. She's kneeling, facing towards the symbol of Talavet, motionless.
He walks right next to her, kneels down, and he starts to pray.
She pauses a moment, kind of glances to the side, looks back up towards the symbol. What brings you here, child?
Just trying to put some demons of mine to rest, or try to find any kind of closure.
And
Praying seems to ease my mind a bit.
And what are these demons saying to you?
It's not really just saying, it's more just remembering. When I was younger, I made some bad decisions, and they haunt, at least... It's just hard to talk about. I just let people under me perish because I was arrogant. So I feel if I can pray to try to maybe make their afterlives better, or at least try to, I don't know, take the weight off my shoulders a bit, and I do.
She takes a slow breath.
Gee, there's a frog in my throat, I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
The frog!
She says to you, and you feel that you shoulder this burden alone?
No, I realistically don't, but I feel it was my word, my actions, so I need to pay some kind of toll. But I just don't know what that toll will be yet.
She stands, turns towards you, offers a hand out to you.
He takes it. He kind of gives... I've been so absorbed with trying to fix this that most of the money that I end up making with what I do just goes to their families. Just to try to... They don't know it's me, but just to try to, clear my conscience. Maybe make it right. I don't know if it's working. It seems recently our luck has turned for the worse in some moments, so it feels like maybe the cosmos are coming for me.
She sighs. We embrace Talavet here because Talavet is a symbol of community.
And he said that he pulls out like a necklace he wears and it has this symbol on the end of it, and he's... Yeah, I know.
Community extends far beyond the people that are immediately around you, Sev. It's as though we are building a community throughout the cosmos. And while you are certain that things are turning for the worst, there is somebody out there watching out for you, just as you are watching out for those that you speak of, and they don't even know who you are.
He just kind of silently nods. He puts the thing back under his undersuit. I appreciate this talk. I think I need to go meet up with my team. But I'd like to speak again before at least tomorrow.
You are welcome anytime.
He bows his head. He does that religious gesture again.
Yeah,
and he goes, "May Talavet be with you." And then he leaves.
And as you get to the front door, she calls out, and Sev.
And he stops on his heel, and he kind of looks around his shoulder.
Do not ever give up hope.
He kind of laughs. He's like, not my style.
And you leave.
And he starts whistling a tune. Off to find his captain.
So you make your way back out into the streets, and there is a small street-side marketplace. 10 booths, farm stands set up, people selling various items. And Razel, you're walking throughout. A lot of the things that you see are vegetables. Meat is scarce, but there are a few stands that have those. And you hear various Kish calling out, "Hungry! Come and get some food!" There's an old lady, there's a young man, there's one in particular that catches your eye. There's this little Kish that says, "Hey, mister! Are you hungry?"
It's hard to roleplay when you do that kind of don't know what you were laughing about earlier, but I was like in the middle of that, and I saw you laugh, and I'm like, I'm curious now.
We both heard a pop, and I mouthed, "Did you fart?" And he said no, and he started blaming it on me, so we were just fighting back and forth over who farted.
Probably was you.
No, I swear to God, I didn't fart.
Usually it's me.
Yeah, so you probably. My hip popped earlier. I don't know if that's what you.
Whoa.
I like to pop it and lock it. Alright, so do you eat this child?
Yes.
Yes. No, he...
Oh, fucking Jesus.
Razel says, I'm starving.
You look pretty...
But... What do you take for payment for your food?
Blood sacrifice!
Alright. He puts his hand...
God.
Well, normally we barter, but in your case, I would gladly trade you for a tale from where you came from.
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
You see, we were watching you come into town, and a lot of us were intimidated. But as we saw you come out of the temple, we knew that Talavet must have touched your heart in some way, as you did not have any sort of ill will towards us. I was hoping you could share a tale from your journeys.
Oh, that kind of tale. Okay.
I just
Wait,
cut my
it
tail
took
off.
you that long to get that?
I was like, oh no, they want Ratz's tail.
The first thing, your tail, and I went, alright, go on. He goes, from your travels, I went, oh, like a story, alright.
Oh,
I
didn't.
checked out because I was watching
All of his tales are awful.
This one time in the Swarm Wars, I saw this guy's head get blown off. It was awesome.
That's one time I beat this guy's skull in with this car door.
Yeah, this one time at band camp,
I had sex with a trombone.
it was a flip, but fair enough. Oh, well, yeah, it was a trombone at the end of the movie.
What is a trombone?
Don't worry about it. He's gonna... I don't know. He's just gonna... He's gonna tell the story of when they met. What's his name? What's her name?
I don't know.
Fuck. What's her name?
Where?
Sarantha.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Let me spin you a tale. Spin you a tale.
Off in the distance, you just hear, "It's Samantha."
No, it was commune it. He goes, did you say it's Samantha?
And yeah, he tells like from getting onto Eox to to movie night at Sarantha's.
What movie did we watch?
Oh, shoot.
Santa Claus 2? Was that what it was?
I don't know.
It was something too. Oh,
Yeah.
Grown Ups too.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Grown
It was
Ups
Grown Ups too.
Yeah. And that's, yeah, he tells that story.
So, you mean to say that without you, everybody would have died?
Sure.
So,
I'd like to think so.
that's amazing. So, well, if you can face off against a creature like that, then surely you'll be able to help us put Hoifek and his terrible followers in place and stop those terrible people that came here. The vicious cult.
Yeah, those guys, yeah. I've had dealings with them.
Do you think you'll be able to stop them?
Of course.
I don't even want to think what they'll do to the rest of the galaxy. They were so brutal.
Yeah, they're bad people.
Well, thank you for fighting for us.
No offense, but I'm not fighting for you.
Whoa.
And she bows her head a little bit.
Well, a deal's a deal.
And she gives you some, like, leafy greens.
All right.
I hope that makes you poop.
Why?
Because leafy greens are good for your colon.
And I've been backed up for a bit.
Don't you have that Aeon
thought you
Stone?
got
Don't you not have to
bloated.
eat?
I had No, I gave it. No, I sold it.
He did.
He had the ring.
The ring that I sold.
That you, like, it had just started to work and you sold it.
Yeah. And Razel, like, he starts walking away and he turns around. He's like,
Make sure you eat a lot of good things. I'm going to come back and eat you later.
My name's Rats.
My name's Raquel.
I forget what he was going to say, so fuck it.
He just walks off.
He just walks off.
Meets up with Sab, and you guys start walking around
Turns
town.
some leafy
He
greens.
turns around and he goes, hey kid. And he throws him his jersey. And he hands him a Coca-Cola.
Yep.
Wow. Mean Red Razel.
I gave him some leafy greens.
Did you just walk up to me and give me like,
Yeah, here, what's some leafy greens?
where did you get those?
Some kid gave it to me, I don't know.
Man, first of all, he points to his head. He has an Aeon stone. He goes, I don't need that. Second of all, probably shouldn't eat that. He dies.
Yeah, he poops.
It was full with...
Rats, you're walking around the outskirts of the community. You go as far west as you can, and you get almost to the edge of this whole island. And you're looking down over the edge. You just see the pink swirling clouds below. And then you look up northward, and you see probably 200, 300 feet away, there's this massive circular building. It once looked like it had like a gold top that is kind of weathered with time. There are vines and things growing up over top of it. And you're kind of drawn to it. It really stands out among like suburban life, basically, this massive building. So you walk towards it a little bit, and it's still off in the distance a ways, and you start to get to like the edge of where the community stops and it gets back into the open city. And as you're staring at this, you hear a voice from behind you. Many are drawn to that place, but we avoid it for fear of our lives. I would not go any closer. And you turn around and you see this, what appears to be like an elderly Kish. White facial hair, very sparse. Seems to be standing on with a cane. One of his, the arm holding the cane is shaking just ever so gently. But otherwise, he looks to be fairly strong for his age.
What is it?
We call that the Palace of Screams. It is a place of great danger. Many have ventured in to find shelter and safety, but all they find is madness and insanity. It seems as though you are approaching something similar in your life. The very thing that you seem to be uncontrollably drawn towards could also perhaps be your undoing if you are not strong enough. Do I gather that correctly, little one?
No.
It would seem what one fears is not always what another fears. Perhaps where you are headed, you will find glory and triumph. What is it that you seek, little one?
That's a big question. Safety, protection. I'm the only one that can make sure those things happen.
And what makes you think that you shoulder this burden alone?
Because I've survived so far.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Is this your job or something?
He's just sitting on a bench, like, feeding the birds.
There's no birds.
He's got a sign
Birds are
up that
quiet
says
today.
5 cents for advice.
There's like a pile of breadcrumbs because no birds have come.
It's been a long time since I've seen the birds.
Some might see this as my job. I'm an old man, merely looking for conversation with the recent visitors that arrived before you. A lot of us believed that the Palace of Screams, and he gestures to that building, was violently erupting, set to destroy us all. I merely wanted to see what your intentions were. It takes a different sort of person to be attracted to such a terrible place.
Is it bad to be different?
No, it is not. But for that place to draw your attention, there could be good intentions. You could be a force for good, or you could be pulled towards the evil that place represents. I merely wanted to know where your heart lied.
Okay, well, this has been kind of creepy and awkward. And not very informative.
We are not very informative.
Oh, they're collective.
And he disappears.
Oh,
What?
he comes back. I forgot my breadcrumbs. He stuffs them all in a bag and he leaves. I'm going to make mac and cheese later.
So,
This place is weird.
What about Raquel? What's she doing?
I was looking for lodging.
Okay.
But is that where you were going next, or were you still hanging out with rats? I didn't.
no, I was jumping to you.
I would like to say, just because on my way to find lodging, I feel like I would try and forage and see like if I can find those leafy greens for free without having to talk to people and barter.
Okay.
And barter.
Roll,
Yeah.
If there's a check, I hope
Survival.
Yeah, roll a survival check.
you find poison ivy.
That'll be a 15. We'll see what I get to eat.
You see in some of the backyards of these places that people have little gardens, and there's a lot of leafy greens that are currently unattended. They seem to be younger, so they haven't been harvested yet. But that's all that you're going to be able to find here in the community.
But realizing those probably actually belong to people and aren't just like wild growth, I'm just going to leave them. I'm not a thief.
So you're venturing around. You probably
Yeah.
stop and talk to some people, and they direct you to the northern section of the community where there are a lot of empty huts, houses that are available.
Okay. Yeah, I head that way. And would there be someone that I actually bargain with, or these are just like vacant houses?
They're vacant. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I start looking through them and see if any of them like stand out. Like
So,
if there's
so you make
better-
your way up to this cluster of 3 orange buildings, and the northernmost one appears to be vacant.
Okay.
You walk in the front door. There's no furnishings or anything like that. Doesn't seem like anybody's been here in quite a while.
Okay. I just try and clean it up and make it as homey as possible without really having furniture or anything like that.
Okay.
Is there like a way to mark that this has been like taken? Because if I go back to find the guys, I don't want.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a comm unit you could just call us on.
That's my comm unit.
She split her pants.
Now I know who farted.
Call back.
Hey guys, I know you're busy doing some stuff, but I found a place we can take up for the night up in the northern region.
I found some leafy greens.
Sounds delicious. Way to go, Razel.
It's awful.
All right, well.
This doesn't taste like steak at all.
That little bastard lied to me. Yeah, Seb goes, alright, just... I guess I'll be there soon.
Does she hear anything from Rats? Rats?
Don't worry about it.
Oh god, he's dead.
He's too busy talking to that crazy old man.
I'm in the middle of talking to a crazy old man and just hear her, so I ignore her.
Oh, nice.
It's good practice. You should start doing that more.
Alright, well, I've got some like notes I could look over, and I might come up with some activities for us to learn some more and get to know each other a little bit better. So,
Seb hears this and he goes, turns his comm unit off, and he's like, I don't know why she keeps trying to get us to. I mean, I get it. He's talking to himself. He's like, it's just try something else. I know.
She tries to hug, and it just doesn't work.
So he makes his way up to the lodging.
Cool.
I follow.
You find him
following
and
me?
you follow.
Yeah.
Do we meet up, I assume?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, hey, Razel.
What's up?
What'd you do?
I remember I shared food with you?
Right, that was before I... Oh, yeah. I forgot you were with me already. Sorry, I'm distracted.
Are you okay?
I had to talk with that priestess in there, and she... I'm just thinking.
Thinking's for losers.
Sure, man. Whatever makes you sleep at night.
I sleep great. Most time.
He shakes his head. He clicks his comm unit back on. Is she still talking?
Yeah. So, actually, I have these really cool activities that I think you guys are really gonna like. Just, I don't know, as a way to get to know each other. You know, open up the walls, break down barriers that you guys have. I want to feel closer to you. This is a pretty important mission. We're going to be here for a while. We've already been together for a while, so I don't know. I just think it would be nice, for us all to be on the same...
Hey, Raquel?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting you to keep talking when I turned my comm unit back on.
You turned it off?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of rude.
Sorry.
See, that's what I'm talking about, though.
Look, I get it. I appreciate the effort, but I think we should focus on, our other task at hand. I think unit cohesion, it can't be forced. It happens naturally. You can't force camaraderie. This has to happen through, our struggles and battle.
Studies have shown
have shown my ass. Listen.
Okay, that just seems a little harsh.
I understand you're a therapist or whatever your shtick is.
My shtick?
Your job.
Okay.
I get it. But from my perspective, that just doesn't work. You have to form bonds through, when you're down in those trenches, outnumbered, that you gotta look to your men to your left, or woman, and to your right, and they're gonna stand by you. And I think we have the beginnings of that. And I just think forcing people to talk about things hell, maybe they're not even ready to talk about. I just don't think that's gonna work.
I have done a lot of research. I've done this stuff before. It helps people to just open up, and if you don't have a well-oiled machine, how do you expect it to run properly when it is time to perform?
I'm not saying we're not a well-oiled machine. I think we have that part.
I'm fairly certain we aren't well-oiled, which is why I'm
Christ, guys, can you keep the comms clear? I'm trying to talk to an old man over here.
Sorry. Okay, we'll talk later.
Wait, hold
And then
on.
she hangs up.
So
Take that. That's
old-
how that feels.
Old guy, huh?
Yep.
How's that going?
It's pretty weird.
Yeah. All right. Well, you got her directions, right?
Yep.
All right, man. All right, Cap. I'll see you later.
All right.
Clicks it off.
Razel's just like eating this leafy greens like popcorn, like watching him.
Again, he
argue
turns on and
with
goes, "Dude, seriously, why are you eating that?
her. I'm hungry.
I have R2Es in my bag."
all of
This was free.
the comms go dead in Rat's ears, and all he hears is.
Seriously, put that stuff down.
No, I paid for it.
They accept credits here?
No, I told her a shitty story.
You told who?
Some girl, some Kish. Kish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you told a little kid, Kish, one of your stories.
Yeah.
Do you think that
Well,
was
it was one of our stories.
Oh.
Oh, you weren't there. Never mind.
Yeah, way to make me feel included, bud.
No problem. Anytime.
He kind of turns around and goes, I'd rather just be talking to Raquel again. Yeah.
So you guys finish the conversations on the comms, and after a short while, everybody congregates at this place that Raquel found. She's done her best to make a home of what was obviously ransacked over the centuries. And you guys have a place to stay. It's about mid-afternoon at this point. You guys going to stay the night here?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Did rats come back?
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys rest.
Night's rest. Can I hit the button?
You may hit the buttons.
Yeah, night's rest. Let me get all that resolve back.
And we'll wake up next week.
We sleep for a week?
Holy
Damn, we're so
cow.
tired.
It was only half a day's work. Make sure to check out our website at adventureawaitspod.com. There you can find links to our Facebook and Twitter and keep up to date when we release new episodes. And a big thanks to Sirenscape for providing music and sound effects. Check them out at sirenscape.com, where you can revolutionize your tabletop gaming experience.
I can have a guy talk, and then I didn't think about it till like the end. Shit.
Like, he was silent the whole time.
But deadly.
I thought you said
Just
that
like my
tasted like
butt.
ass.
Yeah, it's not great, but I want something.
That was recorded.
You fucking idiot.
So let's see, Razel.
Oh wait,
what?
he's crinkling.
I was crinkling plastic,
okay.
and then like, all right, so Sev like opens up a pocket, he pulls out like a little thing of like trail mix, and he's like, "Oh, you want some?"
Yeah.
Right here, and he like hands you like,
He eats the whole pack.
"Oh well,
I'm still hungry.
Give me more trail mix.
yeah, you're fat.
I'm actually not. I'm just very big.
You're big bone." I heard that excuse before.
Us Vesk are known for our big bones.
Okay, Razel does what?
Razel, Sev, you're towards the front. Wait.
Oh, Razel does what? Razel says what? Huh?
Gay Razel says what?
What?
I knew it.
He's coming out.